In case you didn't know, there's a trend right now called self-improvement. The whole point of it is to quit all the bad habits in your life so you can only focus on the stuff that actually matters, usually starting a business and talking to women. One of the most controversial parts of it though is quitting video games. It has basically become a doctrine that if you want to do self-improvement, you must quit playing video games. But the truth is, this is not the case. There's actually a super easy method in which you can enjoy all the benefits of self-improvement without quitting video games. I've used it myself and I'm going to share it with you today. But first, let's talk about the problem with video games, and it's not what you might think. You see, many people view the human brain as a goal-striving mechanism. What this means is your brain sees a goal and decides to go after it. It derives enjoyment from the completion of goals. This is why while rest and relaxation may seem like a good time, it's actually not that fun to sit around and do nothing but scroll on TikTok all day. Your brain wants to be actually achieving something. In years past, this job would have been accomplished through things like advancing your career and starting a family. Video games, however, hijack your goal-striving mechanism for themselves. Look at it this way, when you play video games, you feel like you're accomplishing something. You're leveling up, killing monsters, gaining experience. It creates the illusion of you actually accomplishing something really worthwhile with your life. And your brain can't tell the difference between video games and actually, achieving something. The reason why people on self-improvement tell you to quit gaming is so you can invest all of your energy into accomplishing goals in real life instead of a virtual world. But what if you can do both? Can you enjoy video games while actually achieving stuff in real life too? I think you can, especially because this is, what I do every single day. Step 1 is to break the shackles of video games, as I call it. Your problem is not that you enjoy playing video games, but that you play video games all the time. You can't be successful in life if you spend 8 hours a day gaming. No matter what this video says, that's not possible. So what's the solution? Well, first you're going to need to extremely cut back the amount of time you play video games, maybe even quitting altogether. And I know what you're thinking, isn't this a video about how to keep playing video games while on self-improvement? And yes, I'm saying you can do both, but in order to get to that point, you have to take a drastic measure. This is basically a dopamine detox idea, reducing your exposure to an enjoyable activity by an extreme amount so that you can think more logically and regulate your dopamine systems better. After you complete this video game detox, you can start reintroducing gaming into your life. You can allow yourself to play for a few hours every week or every day, and this time you won't feel addicted to them. You can just play video games for a few hours, stop, and then return to your life as normal. This is where you can unlock the true power of video games, using them as a reward. One great technique I've used myself is using a powerful reward to really get myself to enjoy work more. For example, on weekends I often allow myself to, if I complete all of my work during the day, spend the night watching YouTube, scrolling on social media, and even gaming for a few hours. I use these dopaminergic activities as a reward for actually completing good work during the day. And this is what video games can act as in your own life. Rather than something that destroys your brain and ruins your productivity, they can be something that actually helps you get more work done, since it acts as an incentive to complete more work. Now, I know I'm oversimplifying this a lot, but I've used these same methods myself in my own life. You may think I'm an extreme gamer since I make these videos, but actually I play video games including Minecraft quite rarely. I actually only ever play them when recording these videos. Video games don't have to be looked at as an extremely harmful thing that nobody should ever use. Instead, we can actually look at them as a productivity tool rather than a hindrance. And they can teach them extremely important lessons too, like I cover in this video.